Okay guys, beginning of week 3. This is where we're at so far. We just got subfloor down, part of the subfloor. We got the front part to go yet down, but guys, I believe fall is over and it is now so cold we get to see our breath in the bus. We've been kind of cramming and trying to get as much done as we can before we get to this point, but winter is here, guys. It's cold and it's pretty sure it's gonna stay cold this time. So we have a, let's see, where is it? We have a Mr. Buddy heater to try to warm the place up before we get started working today. And we might have to pull out the second Mr. Buddy heater. And we'll see how far we get this week. Yay! Okay, so what did you do for screwing? Did you do anything special for screwing the boards in place?
Self-tapping screws. Because I've been finding a bunch of these, so I'm using them. That's a tip for somebody doing a bus. Come here.
What you got?
These things on sale are like 17 bucks.
What is it? So Milwaukee.
It's the Milwaukee Pack Out, their organizer.
Yeah, okay.
A box of screws is about 50 bucks. Okay, so I've got.
Oh, wait. How much?
50 bucks. It's $47 for a box of 100 screws. Yeah. So when you lose these, or like I had a bag of screws. So all your different size screws, you can keep them organized and you know when you run out. And if I need them for a project, I grab the bin, walk them over. I'm not losing all these little boxes that end up tearing and then spilling. Like down the shop.
Costing us a lot of money and
so
cutting into your budget.
I was scrounging through all my bus stuff from the last build, and short of this and this from the trailer, everything else was from the other bus build. Leftover stuff. This is 2 boxes of these screws. These are not as much, but they're like 27 a box. So it's like there's $600 of hardware here, and I can keep it organized and done with a nice little bin.
And the bins come in the...
Yep, the bins come in. It's nice when you're organizing. They all snap together. You can put it on your setup. But everything is grab. I can go to work. I can slide it around the floor. You know, I'm not having to have a pile of screws. When I'm done,
cool.
It's organized.
That's cool.
So yeah, after I filled these and I'm finding screws in the shop, I'm like, okay, they just pay for themselves.
So now which parts are you gluing? Just where the plywood's gonna go down?
Also these skinny ends that I wasn't able to get the screws in.
Okay.
I'm just gobbing some in there. So when it sets, it won't be squeaky.
You're laying down on the job.
I'm farther away so I can see the ceiling. This is a thermal imaging camera. So I can see any water spots, I can see the insulation, I can see any cold spots through it as we're getting warmer in here with the heaters.
Excuse me.
See you?
Person.
I can see your skull. Your nose is cold.
Yep, my fingers too.
Wow, your fingers aren't even red.
I told you.
No, seriously, hold the hand up. How do you not have circulation in your fingers?
This is why I
Not
want
at all. Seriously,
this is
not
where,
at all.
This is where I want to go where it's warm. Do you want to see my toes?
Look at this. Hold your hand out.
So,
Oh, if you can see. Look at your fingers.
yeah, they're dark. Hold on. Yeah, yours are warm.
Like, it stops at your fingers.
New guy.
It's a little bit of purple.
Well, that's because we're close. But when you go...
Say there, you gotta be pretty close.
Because it's isolating just your finger. But when you isolate, compare it to other stuff, like there, your hand, look where it differs.
Do you want to feel how cold my hands are? Do you really want to feel? You want to feel how cold my hands are?
Okay, you always wonder, like look at that.
Yeah.
Garrison, hold up your hands.
Look at that. I see your fingers. Your nose is a little cold. Is your nose cold?
But yeah, so with the thermal, I can see any wet spots really fast. Stuff like that. So it's really good to be checking after a rain. You'll see drips with it.
Sense it.
Sense that. It's just hot where the motor was being used. Or where you just touched it, actually. That wasn't you. It's been a while. Yeah, we're not quite warming up in here. I can sort of start seeing the insulation. Of course, it's fuzzy now.
What about that, Dad? I bet you can see the whole thing of this.
So
where the insulation, where it's purple, it's warmer?
it's thicker, yeah.
Dad.
Well, what you're seeing, see the cuts, so you'll see the hot spots.
Yeah.
This is the thicker stuff that's protruding, that's grabbing the heat.
Okay.
So once we heat up in here, the more we heat up, we'll be able to see more
Dad, what
difference from the
about
outside to in here.
Hence that.
But, oh, that? I just turned it off.
So now that we've got some of the subfloor in, I'm really excited to start working on the layout. And when I say start working on the layout, I've actually been working on the layout for months. But I've been working on it on the computer, and I always start my layouts. I did this with our other schooling, and I did this here with just kind of a tentative sketching in, I use Google Sheets, and I just make a spreadsheet that's the right size, and every little square is 6 inches, and then I can kind of see how things might fit, but you never know exactly how things are going to exactly fit in the bus until you are in the bus. So my project today, yes, we found kittens this week. My project today is to take this and the tape measure and some painter's tape and actually put the layout, draw things out on the floor of the bus to see if things are actually going to fit the way that I think they're going to fit, because we have windows that we're dealing with, and you know, things might be a little bit different lengthwise, all sorts of stuff once you actually like get the exact measurements down on the floor. So that is my project for today. And here is the fun part: outlining and seeing exactly what things are going to look like. So we have half the bus outlined, kind of. The green tape on the floor is our outline, so beds, counters, walls, whatever. So right now we are working on the kitchen. Daddy, our hero, is setting up the heat.
Oh, is that what this is for?
What? That?
That's what we were banking on. It is cold in here. Not like terribly cold, but it is cold.
I'm working here.
Yeah, where do you want it? Where's the best
Out
place?
of the way is where I want it.
Ooh, what was that? That was a honky horn. Oh, that's the train.
That's called a train?
And they go toot toot.
Alright, where would you like this heater?
Well, I'm working that way.
Okay, so you want it right underneath.
Right, sure, right there where it is.
I do.
Good boy.
And welcome to day something or the other. It is week 2. It is freezing. You can definitely tell it is almost mid-November in Wisconsin. Actually,
36 degrees. Get over it.
it's cold.
Probably know when it's the right side.
Actually, I'm surprised we don't have snow yet. Usually we do. This time last year we had a lot of snow. But we've been thankful to have the snow kept off. So I'm at your disposal. What are we doing today?
All right, putting ceramic insulation in the ceiling.
Oh, fun.
This will keep the heat out, hopefully.
When I first heard the word ceramic insulation on the ceiling, I thought once we start moving, it would start falling off and you're shattering because I thought it was like
No,
glass.
it's a fiber ceramic. All right, I can show you how to cut. So I pre-cut 4 of these for you for the middle section, right here and here. So we're going between these big ribs. I'm gonna go over the top of this one. You can see what I did there. Okay. So when I leave, you guys will be cutting the side ones.
So that is basically we're wrapping up in here. I have to go make supper, but look at this. Doesn't it look great? Like we got it almost all done. And it's all soft. It looks like some sort of igloo in here, but it's not. But I have to get going, make supper, take a shower first, and talk to you later.